Right, okay, and this is the Angel Hug for Tuesday, the 11th of December, and sorry about the lucky dips, I haven't forgotten them, they are coming back soon, it's just that there's been a lot going on, and I'm trying to say everything that I feel is necessary to say. That feels like a stop, and without making these videos endless, but they will be back soon. I'm not sure when. It might be after Christmas when things, calm down a bit. Okay, so activate your healing power. Great, I love it. So we're getting another 12, 12, 12 and 21, 12, 12 card today, which is really about activating that divine essence within us. So I'm looking at this, and all I can see as I look at this card is this light just expanding out. And really, I feel that what we're being asked to do is to remember that we have the ability to pull a great deal of light into our bodies, into our consciousness, and then to expand it out from our hearts. And if you are anywhere in a position to spend some time in meditation, it's quite a good idea to start today, actually. And I know there's going to be a lot happening on Wednesday. This is a really, really great way to start to center ourselves in preparation for this incredible time of potential over the next few days or so, well, until the end of the year, but beyond. And it's important for us to remember that, yes, okay, these dates are going to be very important, very powerful, because there's such a powerful combined intention there among so many of us. But it's also important for us to remember that what we do before and after these dates is really important as well. Who we are, at least aspiring to be all of the time, is important. We don't want to be like those people who go to church on Sunday and the rest of the week they're not treating people particularly well, because it kind of, God, the divine, your higher self, higher consciousness, that within you which is hoping to evolve, does see all of it. So, and that isn't a guilt trip of any description, but it's about, when we really look at ourselves and look at our world and are hoping for shift and change, we can't lie to ourselves. We can't hide away in the dark corners of our consciousness and say, it wasn't me. Okay, right, so that's that. And I would relate this on a personal level by saying, if you're feeling at all out of balance, if you're feeling that you really need to connect with something that will take you into a calmer place immediately, then a very powerful way to do that is really, and this is a very short potted version of this, something that I do with people that I work with, clients, students, and that I do to myself before I start working. It's very, very powerful. It's just to open yourself to divine love and light. So have an image or a sense, a feeling of that beautiful divine light, the thing that people describe when they have a near-death experience. And it's this loving, all-encompassing, forgiving, completely understanding love, this light that will always be a part of you, that is you, that loves you unconditionally, completely and totally, exactly as you are. And it's just the most incredible feeling to have a connection with it. And you're not moving towards it in this meditation, it is moving towards you. And you just simply, as it comes closer, open yourself to the possibility that it can become one with you. So you feel it just above your crown. Maybe you feel a tingling sensation, maybe you feel a bit of warmth there, or just something, an opening. You might have an image of a flower opening, and you just say yes and give it permission to come in and to enter your body through your crown. So you feel this beautiful, soft, loving, divine light pouring in and becoming one with you, and it floods down through your entire energy system, through your crown, through your third eye, through your throat, through your heart, the higher heart as well, through the solar plexus, through the sacral area, through the base chakra, and it goes racing right down in the form of a cord, pouring down through your legs as well. And when it gets to the bottom of your feet, it goes right down into the center of the earth, and it also goes down from your base chakra, so there are 3 of them. And this light, as you feel it, you sit there very quietly and allow it to keep flooding through, to keep pouring through you. And as you begin to feel more peaceful, more calm, more centered, you have this sense that these roots are racing through the center of the earth until they find a place right in the center of the earth that feels just as loving as this divine love. So you're connected to divine love and light and presence, to the Father, and you're also connected to the Mother as well, right at the center. And as these roots make contact with the center of the earth, they find some way of anchoring completely. So you might have an image, it could be an anchor that they wrap themselves around, or it could be a huge boulder or a crystal that they wrap themselves around, and it just pulls these roots right down, and you know that you are completely grounded. You might feel your feet tingling at this point. So that's just a way of really coming into contact with that eternal healing energy that's always there for all of us. And then once you've done that, you can come into your heart, just bring your consciousness, bring your energy, bring your thinking, if you like, into contact with your heart, and just feel what's going on there. And as you're there, and you can feel this divine presence there, you might feel really good, you might feel really smiley. We were talking about that yesterday, that it's usually a really good feeling when you're in contact with this divine energy. Feel it in your heart. Give it permission to start expanding in your heart, to start really, really growing and stretching you. Feel this energy expanding all around your body, up and down, all the way up and down, but especially around the heart. And if you like, you can see it beaming out across the earth and touching every part of the earth that has been untouched by love, or that feels that way in your consciousness. So this is good practice for tomorrow, for Wednesday, or if you just want to use it as a way of becoming more in contact with your own self-healing potential, or just as a way of making a divine connection to feel more calm and more centered, just go ahead and do that. So activate your healing power for yourself, for others, and for planet Earth. That's the message for Tuesday. And I'll be back tomorrow. That was quite a long one. I hope you enjoyed that. And I'll see you tomorrow.